Sunny. Welcome to my MasterClass channel. This class is inspired by our Dr. Matt Kenneth and the textbook Marketing and Introduction by Gary M. Armstrong. So our topic today is about pricing. As we all know, we buy products and enjoy service by paying. We have basic knowledge to the range of the prices for different products. So let's say we all know that having lunch outside costs about $50. But have you ever thought of how these values are determined? So today, I'm inspiring you on two approaches on how marketers determine the price value. So please enjoy. Let's begin with pricing. Pricing is the amount charged for a product or a service. For us being customers, price gives us the sum of money in which we are willing to sacrifice in order to exchange for a product or service. But for sellers, determining a value is a difficult task. So pricing is the only element in the marketing mix that contributes revenue, while others represent cost. Because of that, many companies have made a mistake. First, they set a value that is too cost-orientated instead of value-based. And second, they reduce the price for sales or promotion too quickly, but they have forgotten the importance of convincing buyers that greater value worth greater price. Value-based pricing uses the buyer's perceptions of value, but not the seller's cost, as the key to determine pricing. There are 5 steps for sellers to design a value-based pricing: customers, value, price, cost, and product. So to explain, first, the company assesses customers to understand their needs and expectations for the product. Then they estimate a value for the target price based on the perceived value. This target value drives the company different decisions to estimate the product cost that can be incurred. After determining the product cost, the company can design the product based on the cost to match customers' perception. Hello, I'm Matthew. So as we all know, many Apple fans buy Apple products just because of its brand name. So Apple is a typical example of its brand name more valuable than its actual product. So recall back to the earlier days, Apple attracted customers by designing an operating system that is ease of use and also ecosystem that integrates lots of functions, softwares and hardwares. So despite having higher prices than the actual product and also new release of gadgets with similar functionalities, many Apple fans will still consider buying it. So right behind me, I can see a lot of Apple fans waiting for queuing for buying a Apple products. So let me ask them, why would they still consider buying Apple products? Oh, aloha. I can see you holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iPhones in your hand. Why can you still buy a new iPhone? Oh, because I love Apple. That's it. Apple. I buy Apple for Apple. So describe your love using Apple. You're the apple of my eye. Coming up, next factor that affects price setting is cost. While customer value perception set the price ceiling, cost set the price floor. If the target price is below price floor, then there will be no profit. So in ideal case, the companies wants to set a price that can cover all its production costs, such as producing, distributing, and selling, etc. So the cost is also an important factor to consider. So before introducing cost-based pricing strategy, let me tell you something more about cost. There are 2 types of cost in general: fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed cost means the costs that do not vary much by production, such as the rent, salaries, and utility costs, etc. However, for relative cost, these are the costs that do vary with production, such as the cost of raw materials, supplies, and also packaging costs. So the difference between these two is that the number of production has a significant effect on the variable cost. So in general, this gives a sum of the equation that total cost is calculated by fixed cost and variable cost. We now have the basic knowledge of cost, so let me introduce the cost-based pricing strategy. It is a pricing strategy to determine the price of a product based on the cost to ensure there is a profit. So, same as value-based pricing, cost-based pricing strategy has also 5 steps: product, cost, price, value, and customers. As we can see, the process is exactly the reverse order of value-based pricing. First, estimate the cost, then design a product based on the cost, and finally, determine the market price. So, let's take an example. A clothing retailer, Everlane, made a good example of cost-based pricing. Unlike other typical retailers, Everlane reveals the true cost of every product they sell, from production to delivery, before disclosing the market price. This strategy gives customers a very good impression by excellent transparency, in which customers can estimate whether the market price is worth for them to purchase, how the market price is determined by the total cost. It also encourages the products are sold with a fair price, and that's why Everlane managed to earn 100 million revenue in just 6 years. Everlane gives an example of cost plus pricing. Yes, cost-based pricing has also 2 types: cost plus pricing and also break-even pricing. Cost plus pricing is the practice of determining a market price with a single product. But with break-even pricing, this strategy is used to determine how many units of company needs to sell. So both approaches are cost-based, but one focuses on quality and the other focuses on quantity. And that's all I want to share with you guys today. I hope you've really enjoyed my sharing today. Here is the reference I've used, and the link will be provided in the video description below. If you do enjoy my video, please make sure you make a big thumbs up, comment down below, like the video, and share. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see my future masterclasses. Goodbye.